So, Mr. Sibang, in this lecture, we'll be doing numericals, important numericals from machines chapter, ICSI class 10th revision. Okay. So, the important formulas that we need to keep in mind are mechanical advantage is equal to efficiency into VR. Mr. CB, are we clear about this?
Yes, sir.
So, this is mechanical advantage, this is velocity ratio, yeah, and this is the efficiency. Now, one thing about efficiency is it can be given in percentage and it can also be given as a fraction. So let us try to understand this first. So for example, I can write 75% or I can write 3/4 also. Mr. CB, any doubt about this?
No doubt, sir.
So I can write 50%, I can write half also. Any doubt about this?
No doubt.
Okay. So the first formula that we need to understand is that mechanical advantage is equal to load upon effort. Any doubt about this?
No doubt, sir.
This is my load and this is my effort. Okay. The second formula that we need to understand is that velocity ratio is equal to distance moved by effort upon distance moved by load. Any doubt about this?
No doubt.
See, the trick is mechanical advantage is load upon effort and velocity ratio would be dE upon dL. This is just reciprocal of this. Any doubt?
No doubt.
Can you tell me the formula of efficiency?
So it would be MA upon VR.
It will be MA upon VR. Another way of writing this would be, another formula for efficiency would be in terms of input and output.
Output upon input.
Output upon input into 100 if I want the efficiency in percentage. Any doubt?
No doubt.
Are we clear about all these formulas?
Yes, sir.
See, there would be times that one of the difficult numerical in this chapter would be, we'll be doing that at the end of this lecture, which involves the power of effort and power of load. That is one of the difficult numericals that we need to understand. Okay, let's focus only on the numericals. The rest of the things are a bit still easy to understand. Okay, Mr. Sivang, can you tell me how to do question number 15? Numerical 15.
Sure, sir. Numerical 15. A pulley system with velocity ratio 4 is used to lift a load of 150 kgf. So VR would be 4, load would be 150 kgf, and the distance moved by load would be 20 meter. Effort would be 50 kgf, 20 meter. And the effort required is 50 kgf in the downward direction. So
Now,
calculate the distance moved by the effort. So VR is given and DL is given. So VR is equal to DE upon DL.
okay.
Therefore, 4 is equal to DE upon 20.
Is it correct?
Yes, sir. So it would be B.
Okay. Efficiency of a machine is?
C.
Just discussed. Efficiency of a machine is?
A.
Just discussed. Mechanical advantage, load, effort are related as?
B.
Which of the following is not true? Not true.
D.
See, this is an interesting question. Your efficiency, maximum efficiency can be 100%. You have MA is equal to efficiency into VR. So efficiency is equal to MA upon VR. So mechanical advantage can, as an ideal machine, it can be equal to VR. And usually it is a less than VR. Mr. Sibang, am I correct?
Yes.
So it is less than equal to VR. Any doubt about this?
No doubt.
And another thing that we need to understand is in numericals, what we need to be very clear is that there would be times where your VR, see, in a machine whose efficiency, this is an important point. A machine's, if its efficiency is less than, if it is its efficiency is less than 100%, what we need to understand is that the VR will never change. So VR will always be equal to distance moved by effort and distance moved by load. But there would be times when MA might change. Mr. Sibang, any confusion?
No doubt.
We'll be doing one of the numerical which will illustrate this concept. 1 second, I'll see if we can find that numerical. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay. So question number 24. In a block and tackle system consisting of 3 pulleys, a load of 75 kgf is raised with an effort of 25 kg. You need to find the mechanical advantage, velocity ratio, efficiency. Mr. CB, how should I do it?
So first of all, if there is the statement 3 pulleys, so we are sure that velocity ratio would be 3.
Okay, great.
Load would be 75 kgf.
Great.
And effort is 25 kgf. So according to the formula of mechanical advantage, MA is equal to load upon effort. So therefore 75 upon 25 would be equal to 3. K3, yeah.
Okay.
Then we have VR, which is 3. So C would be the correct answer.
Great. So what I was trying to say was that in this case, for example, you have 3 pulleys. The VR can be 3. But say, for example, for an effort of 25 kg, let me illustrate with an actual number. So this is a interesting case. Now, if for an effort of 25 kg, you are only able to raise a load of 50 kgf, then your mechanical advantage is 50 upon 25. Your mechanical advantage is 2. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt.
So mechanical advantage would be 2. Your velocity ratio is 3. Your efficiency is 2 by 3. Or in terms of percentage, this is 200 upon 3, which is equal to 3/6/18. 2 upon 3 percentage. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt.
Great. Next question, Mr. CB.
A pulley system has 3 pulleys. So if it has 3 pulleys, then we are sure enough to know that VR would be 3. Load would be 240 Newton and effort would be 100. So we have load and effort. So from load and effort, we can find the value of MA. So 240 upon 100 would be 2.4 Newton.
See, Mr. CB, another interesting MCQ that can be developed is that please try to understand that mechanical advantage, velocity ratio, as well as neta, they have no units. No units. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt.
They are just ratios. Any doubt?
No doubt.
So if you see these choices, you will never see a unit. Any doubt?
No doubt.
So this you have to keep in mind. So this will be, the answer would only be 2.5. It won't have any units. Any doubt?
No doubt.
So we have mechanical advantage. We have VR. So what would be the efficiency, Mr. CB?
So the efficiency would mean that we have MA upon VR. So 2.4 upon 3, which would be 24 upon 30. 4 upon 5.
80%?
Yeah. Yes.
So what will be the right answer?
So the right answer would be We have MAS 2.4. So A, yes.
Question 26.
In an ideal machine, the power input is equal to the power output of the device. It would be
Great, sir. So the correct answer would be A. So this is a previous chapter numerical. Let us skip this. Let us jump to, yeah, this is an interesting question. Question number 33.
pulley system with VR4 is used to lift a load of 175 kg. So VR would be 4 and load would be 175 kg through a vertical height of 15 meters. So distance moved by L, DL would be 15 meter. Effort is 50 kgf in the downward direction. Calculate distance moved by the effort. So VR is equal to dE upon dL. 4 is equal to
Yes. So
4. Yes.
So VR is equal to?
So VR is equal to 4. So VR is equal to dE upon dL, which would be 4 is equal to dE upon 15.
So DE would be 5 for the 20, 60 meter. Okay.
Yes.
Then what is the?
So
What is
it would, the distance moved by effort would be 60 meter. Then work done by the effort.
work done by effort? This would be effort into DE. Am I correct?
Yes. So
My
50 into 60. But 50 kgf will be converted to Newton. So 500, 500 Newton.
the value of G is 10. Okay, sorry.
Yes, sir. So it would be 500 into 60.
So 6 5s are 30. And I have 1, 2, 3. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is 60. This is 30,000 joule. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What next?
So then we have MA of the pulley system. So we can find MA by the formula load upon effort. So load is given 175 upon 50. MA is equal to 175.
175 load upon. So 3.5. I think this would be the right answer.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So let us move on to the next question. Question number 34, Mr. CB.
Aditya exerts a pull of 150 GF. So effort would be 150 GF. What is the maximum load you can raise with this pulley? If its efficiency is 75%. So 0 VR is 5. So efficiency is equal to MA upon VR. So therefore, efficiency into VR would be MA.
So Mr. CB, these are the calculations. Neta, I have 75 upon 100. MA, I want to calculate. VR has been given to be 5. So I find the value of MA here. Now then I come to the fundamental definition. Fundamental formula that MA is equal to load upon effort. Effort I have. So I find the value of load to be 562.5. 562.5. Mr. CB, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, next move to the next numerical. Question 40th, Mr. CB.
A pulley system has a velocity ratio of 4 and efficiency 90%. Choose a correction option to indicate the mechanical advantage of the system. The effort to raise a load of 300 Newton by the system. So VR is 4, efficiency 90%, and M is equal to efficiency into VR, so therefore 4 into 9 upon.
So mechanical advantage is equal to a load upon effort. 3.6 load effort. So what would be the answer, Mr. CB?
So this would 5 upon this would be 83.33.
6 6 the 5 the 0 0 6 8 the 48. Yeah. 6 8 the 48, 6 3 the 18. So 83. 3.6 and 83. So this will be the right answer. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Great, sir. Let's move on to the next questions, next numericals. Okay, great. Question 47, Mr. CB.
Question 47. A woman draws water from a well using a fixed pulley. Mass of bucket and water together is 6 kg. Force applied by a woman is 70. So effort would be 70 Newton.
Effort would be 70 Newton and the load is 6 into 10 Newton. So just take care of the units, Mr. CB. Any doubt?
No.
So just keep a eye on the units. So load upon effort. So for example, this is one of the easier questions, but then if you mess up on the units, you won't get the right answer. And of course, then another thing that he has done is you'll have to do some calculation to find the final answer. 7 8 the 56, 7 5 the 35. So he wants you to go to the third level. So 7 5 the 35, 7 7 the 49. So 0.857. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt.
So just take care of the units, and there will be times when he will take you to the third decimal place. Great. Okay. Question 49. Now this is an interesting question. Mr. CB, try to do this. So Mr. CB, how should we do this?
So in this we have effort as 100 kg. We have DE as 8 meter.
Okay.
And we have T as 4 seconds.
Okay.
And it asks us the input power. So power is W upon T, and W can be written as force into displacement. Force can be written as effort. So effort into displacement upon T. So 100 into 8 upon 4. But you have to convert kg to Newton. And in this case, we are taking, in the conversion, we are taking G as 9.8 meter per second square. So 100 into 9.8 into 8 upon 4. So the final answer would be 1960 watt. So that would be the input power. So therefore, the correct answer would be A.
See, Mr. CB, there are 2-3 things that we need to understand about this question. Okay, let us try to understand them one by one. A load of 100 kg falling through 8 meter in 4 seconds drives a machine whose efficiency is 0.75. See, one thing that you need to understand is they have written a load, but actually this would be the effort. Have you understood this or not?
Yes, sir.
See, this, what exactly is an effort and what is a load? Effort is what drives the machine. Have you understood?
Yes.
What drives the machine is the effort. Are we clear about this or not?
Yes.
So in our case, what is driving the machine? This is driving the machine. So though they have mentioned this as load, but this is in terms of physics, in terms of English, this is load, but in terms of physics, this is actually an effort. Have you understood this concept?
Yes.
So once we understand that this is actually effort, so now let us read this as effort. So an effort of 100 kg, it falls through 8 meters in 4 seconds. And basically what you can understand is that power is equal to work upon time. How much work will this load be able to do? It will depend upon the energy that it is able to give. Mr. CB, do we understand this or not?
Yes, sir.
The energy would basically, another way of looking at this is the energy would actually be the potential energy, which will be given by mgh. Have you understood what I've said?
Yes, sir.
So this is m, this is g, this is g, this is h. Or if you are not comfortable with this, then what you can say is that my work is force into distance. That also is a good enough approach. It will give you the same answer. The force is 100 into 9.8 into the distance 8 meters. You can look at this effort in two ways. One is this FD approach, the other is the MGH approach. Both are good enough. So in short, this is the work that you are doing. In what time? In 4 seconds. So the power that you are inputting, bad English, the power that you are giving to the machine is 1960 watt. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt.
Now the smart way of doing the MCQs is that only 1960 watt is given. So actually this is the correct answer. There is no other 1960 given. But then let us say that we want to understand how to calculate the output. How do we calculate the output? We have been given the efficiency. Efficiency is output upon input. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt.
Now, as I've said, the efficiency can be in terms of percentage, it can be in terms of fraction also. 0.75 is 3 by 4. So output upon input. What is my input? My input is 1960, which I have calculated here. And therefore, I calculate my output, which is 1470 watt, which is here. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt.
So, in this lecture, the important thing that we have learned is the application of these formulas. The formulas of MA, eta, VR. And in the last numerical, what we learned was that this neta, output upon input, can also be used as output power upon input power into 100. Mr. CB, any doubt? And this was the power formula. This was the power formula, power numerical that I told you in the beginning of the lecture. Mr. CB, any doubt?
No doubt.
Great, sir.